Hey guys, it is the day before the procedure and we just got back from 3 different grocery stores getting all the essentials to get ready for the surgery, and I wanted to share a couple of things I got in case you're going through this process and you want to consider it. Now, after the surgery, I'll let you know what we actually ended up using because I kind of got a ton of stuff to try so that I can recommend it for y'all. So here we go. Okay, so we got Body Armor for hydration instead of Gatorade because Body Armor actually, though it has a ton of sugar, it has vitamins and coconut water, which is just way more hydrating. And so it does something similar to Gatorade, but through whole ingredients, whole foods essentially. So I've heard that staying hydrated is super important actually, that instead of just like intimidating the child with like a big old glass of water or liquid, that doing like a shot of something, of a liquid every hour keeps them hydrated better than like trying to get them to drink a whole glass of something every once in a while. So we'll try that, but I also am trying this liquid IV. I know there's like controversial things about the ingredients. You do your own research. I haven't gotten it up until this point because we didn't need it. Yeah, we just drink water, but since hydration will be a huge deal, sorry about that. We also don't normally get this Drano, but our shower, I've been losing my hair like crazy, and our shower needs some help. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna give it a try since hydration is super important, especially at night when you're not swallowing as regularly. That apparently your throat hurts more at night, and so it's important that you have fluid when you do wake. Okay, and then of course we got like popsicles and Jello. I also am trying this. I know that ingredients can also be controversial with this brand, so just do your own research, but I normally have the unflavored one daily with my coffee, and I was curious. I'm skeptical about this one, but I was curious to see how it would taste, especially because it has protein, and so if we can get her a liquid that has protein in it to fill her up, and also the collagen will help heal the wounds, I think it'll be good. So we'll have to try that and see if it's good or not. I'll let you know. Other than that, we didn't get anything else fancy. We got some chocolate milk. We'll see how she does with dairy, but that has protein and she doesn't drink regular milk. We got some mac and cheese and some chicken noodle soup, and then we also got like yogurt sticks, like Go-Gurts, 2 Frites, because she doesn't like regular yogurt, but she'll eat it frozen. So we're gonna freeze those kind of like popsicles, but it'll have some protein in them instead of just sugar and fruit and water. So that's another thing. Of course we got ice cream, we got popsicles, and I think that's about it. But I just wanted to, I'll let you know how all those things go, what we like, what we don't like, what works, what doesn't work. But I was kind of looking for like what liquids have protein in them, not just sugar, because that will be super helpful for her mood and for her energy and just everything while she is not able to have any solids. Oh yeah, and we also have applesauce, and I got just the like big jar of applesauce, and I'm gonna put, whenever she needs protein, I'm gonna put the unflavored collagen powder in it to mix it in so it doesn't taste like anything, but then when she's eating that soft food, she's getting some protein. So tips for y'all in case you're going through this. I'm gonna personally give this a try and see what I think about it. Oh, it has stevia in it. I was gonna tell you that another thing we're planning on getting is ice chips. And if you have a Sonic nearby, they have like the little round ice pellets. And so that could be a good place to check. We don't have a Sonic nearby, so we're gonna go get it at another place that also sells it, Chick-fil-A. I know that some people might not want to frequent that place, but maybe you would consider just getting, literally they fill up a bag of their ice machine, from their ice machine, for like $1 something. and it's just tiny little pellets, and it's just nice to like put them in their mouth and they just melt away and they're not too big. It's really nice. We do that when they're sick, when they have a stomach bug, and I think that will be helpful in recovery. Okay, it's like clumpy. The other thing I wanted to tell you guys is that, two things. They told us that one of the parents will be able to go back with her when she's going to sleep. And so that will be super helpful, because that was one of my worries, and one of her worries would be that she would have to go back on her own before falling asleep. And no, they said that a parent can be with her until she falls asleep. And then the other thing is that they say fasting starting at midnight, but her surgery is not till 2, and so that would be a really long fast. I was hoping it would be like an 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. surgery. No, it's at 2 p.m. So I'm calling and asking them, like, is their blanket recommendation of fasting at midnight just a blanket recommendation? Like, do they want her fasting for 8 hours prior to the procedure, 12 hours prior to the procedure, 6 hours prior to the procedure? Because that would make a difference. Like, she could potentially get up at 5 or 6 a.m. and have a breakfast, and that be her last meal before the 2 p.m. surgery, rather than her dinner at like 7 or a bedtime snack be her last meal. So that's another tip I want to tell you about. All right, let's try this out. It's not bad. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more in. It doesn't taste super lemonade-y. It is sweet. Not super sweet, but it's sweet, but it tastes kind of like watered down lemonade. But like, for it to have a protein, like if you go on a hike with your kids or to the park or to a theme park or something, you just want to like pack it in their water bottle. It's not a bad option. It's not bad. It doesn't have a weird aftertaste. It doesn't taste too much like stevia. It seriously tastes like watered down lemonade, which, again, for the perk of having protein when you're like out and about with your kids, it's not bad. And it's clear, I think she could have this tomorrow up until 3 hours before the procedure. Yeah. I don't know, maybe if we mix it with another thing, like a splash of body armor. Okay, I've been recording for 4 minutes about lemonade, so I'm gonna get off. Okay, so when my kids are sick or kind of staying put on the couch for some reason like this, I like to make a little basket of the essentials, and that way we are not going around the house looking for them when they need them. I will likely then put some of the favorite drinks in here and snacks as well, but I'll do that tomorrow when she's after, done with the surgery. And then that way, like if she wants to go upstairs or downstairs or, whatever, at the end of the day, we're going to bed, you just grab your basket of essentials and take it with. You don't have to like go find everything in different parts of the house or apartment, and you don't have to carry them one by one. You just pick it up and go. Okay guys, this is the end of pre-op day. I went back and forth on whether to do a 6 to 8 hour fast, so letting her have like a really early breakfast at 6 a.m. because she gets up at that time anyway, versus sticking to the suggested guideline of midnight as the fast. I spoke with a friend's husband who's like one of the top anesthesiologists in the country, and he said that technically it's 6 to 8 hours prior to the procedure, but the reason why they ask you to do midnight, because in case they were to shift your procedure to earlier, like if there's a cancellation or something like that, then you would be guaranteed to be fasting for at least 6 to 8 hours, if that makes sense. So my recommendation is that if you are going through this, you ask them, if the procedure were to be in the afternoon, what are your guidelines? Do you allow a 6 to 8 hour fast, or are you firm on your midnight fast? So I would ask that because I wasn't able to. I called them multiple times today and no one answered and no one responded to my messages. And then the only other thing, most surgical procedures allow you to have clear liquids up to a certain amount of hours prior to the procedure, like 2 to 3. And I would just assume like a clear liquid literally means like a see-through liquid, and not really. So actually the list of clear liquids includes way more than I thought it did, and that makes me feel a little bit better about having her on a clear liquid diet when she wakes up until she goes down for the procedure, because it includes like bone broth without any like food particles. It includes juices without any fruit pulp. It includes popsicles like without any fruit in them. It includes jello without any fruit chunks in it. It includes like lemonade. Yeah, so a lot of things I already bought today will be helpful, not just for post-op but for pre-op for the fast. So I thought I would share that because that was something I didn't know going into all of this, and I wish someone had briefed me. All right, guys, go to bed. Actually, about to do dishes and then go to bed. And then tomorrow's procedure day. See you then. Bye.